So, Star Wars. Who has went to see Star Wars? I have seen it in theaters twice, and I've watched it by other means a few more times. It's an awesome movie. I love it. It's a great movie. Kylo Ren is a little bitch, obviously. I don't know why people are so surprised that Kylo Ren's a little bitch. I mean, that's the whole reason that he went to the dark side, is because he's, didn't like his dad. My uncle killed my grandfather, blah, 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 which he really didn't. The Emperor did. But I guess Kylo Ren's too stupid to realize that. He's like, I'm gonna finish what you started. Well, technically, if you wanted to really do that, what Vader started at the end of Return of the Jedi was he started to become good because he killed the Emperor. So, there's that. But I guess nobody told Kylo Ren that. But yeah, that's why he's a little bitch. He's got a little temper. A little crybaby, basically. But that's the character. Just get over it. You got the people crying that 1, 2, and 3 were strayed too far away from the storyline of 4, 5, and 6. And then you got people, whenever episode 7 comes out, they're talking about how it's too similar to 4, 5, and 6. Would you make up your mind on what you want? First 3 are too different. 7 is too similar. You can't make people happy. And the only ones you can't make happy are the ones that aren't real Star Wars fans to begin with. They're just the ones that only watch them whenever their new one's coming out. They've probably seen 4, 5, and 6 maybe a couple of times each. They might have seen 1, 2, and 3 a couple of times, if that. And then, 7 comes out, they'll talk about it for the next, couple of months, and then they'll just forget Star Wars even existed. Until Rogue One comes out in December. Which, that's what I like about it. It's going to be like, after Rogue One comes out in December, it's going to be like every 6 months we get something Star Wars. Because we'll have Rogue One, I think it's December 16th of 2016, I think it is, or December 14th, I forget. But we'll have Rogue One, which is a Star Wars little side story. And then in May of 2017, we will have Episode 8. And then in December of 2017, we will have the other Star Wars story. Don't know what it's going to be called yet. And then in should be May of the next year, which is 18, we'll be having the Star Wars Episode 9. So, a great, 3-4 years coming up. And after 9, depending on how that goes, I really hope they continue. I mean, I'd like to see it keep going. Because, you'll have new people, new storylines, new ways to tell it. But I don't want it to be too different than 4, 5, and 6. That's what, at least that's what I love, is 4, 5, and 6. I love, I don't want the same plot every single time, but mix it up a little bit. I like the Kylo Ren plot, how, he's Han Solo's son and all this. I like that. Yeah, it's similar to, Luke being Vader's son, or Anakin's son, whichever one you want to call him. But it's not too similar. Everybody, this kind of basically shows how, they become dark side from someone who is a Jedi, or, a good Jedi. But that's just what I like. What do you think of the new Star Wars? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was okay? Go ahead and let me know in the comment section. Whoop, I ran over a screen. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you thought about the new Star Wars, if you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, then go out and see it. Quit being a slacker. One down. Mister, I'm gonna wait for it to come out on DVD. In the meantime, I'm gonna buy a bunch of Star Wars figures. Ha! Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. So we are riding, we're basically on the, we've been on the backside of Fort Mountain for a while. But we are headed into LJ. ride around for a minute. We'll probably stop. Usually whenever I go over Fort Mountain, I usually stop at Dairy Queen just about every time. Just because. You don't have to have ice cream when you go, but... Because, obviously it's like 30 degrees. But I usually go to Dairy Queen anyway, just because that's just what we do. It's kind of like every time I go to a concert, I always eat Taco Bell afterwards. Always. I don't know why. It's just ever since, going to shows when I was younger, we'd always eat Taco Bell afterwards. So, I just continue to do that. And the Calola Falls. If we had time, I'd ride out through there, but we don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, bitches and hangouts. So we are rolling into clan rally territory. Good stuff. I know I mentioned this in my video where I came to LJ before, but I don't know if I put it in the video. So this time I will. Right up here at the City Hall Courthouse. Right here on the right. It's a little open field right here, little grass lawn area. There was a clan, the Grand Dragon standing on the porch there, doing his little clan rally with his clan buddies. And started talking about, I guess the clan's not too focused on black people now. They're more or less focused on Mexicans. It's like their whole beginning race that they started off hating is kind of like on the back burner now. I did not know that. Because they were talking about Mexicans taking our jobs and blicka 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 blicka, they pick their nerves. They pick their nerves. Freaking inbred rednecks. Oh, my neck. Actually feels really good down here. Actually feels really good down here.
Yeah.
Look at all the logs and everything jammed up against the bridge where it flooded.
Beaver did it.
Yeah. Fucking beavers. There used to be, right in this parking lot here, I think it was a little bit further down though, there was a camper sales place, and it flooded real bad one time. It flooded all their campers all the way down the river. Yeah, they moved after that.